Hello, hi, I'm Neil Ward-Dutton. I work for IDC in Europe and I lead our AI and our business automation practices. And in these weekly short videos, I'm talking about recent research we've done in our practices, conversations we've had, and ideas we're exploring. And this week, we're going to talk some more about AI. And specifically, I want to tell you that AI is not a thing. Now, I suspect that on hearing me say this, half of you will feel like shouting at me, "What do you mean?" And the other half will perform a massive kind of eye roll and say, "Ugh," under your breath. But try and stay with me for a couple of minutes. The reason I'm bringing this up now is that I've had, I think, 3 conversations over the past week where it was clear that people in the room either had very differing views from each other on what AI is and the value it might bring, or they had no real view at all. It's widely felt, I think, that at best AI is a poorly defined thing. Often we fall back on vague concepts like tasks requiring human-like intelligence but carried out by machines. But basing definitions on concepts like these is not particularly helpful because there's so much room for interpretation. So, AI is not a thing. This is because, in practical terms, it's actually multiple things. When you dig into what commonly gets talked about as AI, it's actually a great big bucket of tools and techniques and applications, all of which are interesting for slightly different reasons, and each of which brings its own opportunities, challenges, benefits, and risks. One simple way to think about and talk about AI is to explore the skills that AI technologies can deliver through software. So here's a non-exhaustive list of those skills. Vision. This includes being able to spot certain features in images, classify images and videos, and identify and track objects through videos. So applications are as diverse as analysing MRI scans, detecting crowds that are failing to social distance, or look for problems on manufacturing lines. Second, speech recognition. Think of what Alexa or Siri do. Third, language understanding and conversation. More than just speech recognition, this is about understanding the intent of a question or statement, being able to formulate a response, and more, being able to follow the thread of a series of statements and questions as it twists and turns. Fourth, document understanding. This is about being able to take a human-readable document, say a contract, an invoice, a financial filing, a complaint letter, or a resume, and quickly extracting the most important bits of information and sense from the document. 5, translation. Think of what Google Translate does very well. 6, making predictions and recommendations. This is about looking across historical and sometimes real-time data and predicting what will happen next or recommending certain actions based on predicted similarities with past events. 8, optimisation. This is about rapidly and efficiently searching for the most effective solution to a problem which probably has many different parameters. For example, finding out the most optimal setup for deep well drilling, which might depend on multiple factors. And last, knowledge curation. This is about working across large corpuses of knowledge, for example, research papers or medical content, and discovering linkages between concepts and findings and facts. Different use cases in practice spring from the application of one of these skills, or very often a combination of them. AI is not one thing. I'd love to know what you think. Is this helpful? Let me know. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back again next week and I look forward to sharing more with you then. If you enjoyed this, please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.